Many people struggle to speak English fluently. This is a common challenge faced by learners all over the world. They may know grammar rules and have a good vocabulary. They might spend hours memorizing words and understanding sentence structures. However, speaking requires more than just knowledge. It involves the ability to think quickly and articulate thoughts clearly. It demands confidence and practice. Without regular practice, even the most knowledgeable learners can struggle to speak fluently. Learners often feel nervous or self-conscious when speaking. This anxiety can be a significant barrier to effective communication. They might hesitate or stumble over words. This hesitation can disrupt the flow of conversation and make it difficult to express ideas. The fear of making mistakes can hold learners back. This fear is often rooted in a desire to speak perfectly, which is unrealistic for any language learner. This fear can prevent them from engaging in conversations and practicing their speaking skills. Avoiding practice only reinforces the fear and hinders progress. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. Mistakes are a natural part of the learning process and provide valuable learning opportunities. The key is to overcome this fear and embrace the learning process, celebrate small victories, and learn from each mistake. Practice is crucial for developing fluency. Regular speaking practice helps build confidence and improve language skills. Just like learning to play a musical instrument or a sport, consistent practice is essential for improvement. The more you practice, the better you become. The more you practice speaking, the more comfortable and confident you will become. Over time, speaking English will feel more natural and less intimidating. However, finding opportunities for regular speaking practice can be challenging, especially if you are not living in an English-speaking country. Technology can help bridge this gap. This is where listening practice comes in as a valuable tool to enhance your speaking abilities. Listening to native speakers can improve your pronunciation, intonation, and understanding of natural speech patterns. Engaging in online language exchanges or conversation groups can provide additional speaking practice. These platforms connect learners with native speakers and other learners worldwide. Recording yourself speaking and reviewing the recordings can also be beneficial. This allows you to identify areas for improvement and track your progress over time. Remember, the journey to fluency is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay motivated, keep practicing, and embrace the challenges along the way. With persistence and dedication, you will achieve your goal of speaking English fluently. Listening to English is like training your brain for fluency. It's a powerful tool that can transform your language skills. When you listen, you absorb the natural flow of the language. You start to pick up on the rhythm, intonation, and nuances that are often missed in traditional learning methods. You become familiar with different accents, speeds, and speaking styles. This exposure is crucial because English is spoken in so many different ways around the world. Regular listening practice helps you internalize grammar and vocabulary in a natural way. Instead of rote memorization, you start to understand the language as it is used in real-life situations. Instead of memorizing rules, you start to understand how they are used in context. This contextual learning makes it easier to recall and use the language effectively. This implicit learning is incredibly powerful. It builds a strong foundation that supports all other aspects of language learning. Think of it like learning your native language as a child. You didn't start with grammar books. You started by listening. You learned by listening to your parents, siblings, and others around you. This natural immersion helped you develop a deep understanding of your native language. You gradually picked up the sounds, words, and grammar through constant exposure. This same method can be applied to learning English. The same principle applies to learning English. By consistently exposing yourself to the language, you create a rich learning environment. By immersing yourself in the language through listening, you create a similar environment for your brain to acquire the language naturally. This method not only enhances your understanding, but also boosts your confidence in using English in everyday situations. Listening to native speakers is particularly beneficial for improving your speaking skills. Native speakers provide an authentic model of pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Pay attention to how they connect words, stress syllables, and use intonation to convey meaning. By imitating these patterns, you can develop a more natural and fluent speaking style. Listening to native speakers also exposes you to a wider range of vocabulary and idiomatic expressions. You'll encounter words and phrases used in everyday conversations which may not be covered in textbooks. This expands your linguistic repertoire and helps you understand the nuances of the language. Rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation are essential components of fluent English. They contribute to the overall clarity and naturalness of your speech. Rhythm refers to the timing and stress patterns of spoken English. English is a stress-timed language, meaning that certain syllables are emphasized more than others. Intonation is the rise and fall of the voice while speaking. It adds expression and conveys emotions, questions, and emphasis. Pronunciation involves producing the individual sounds of English correctly. By paying attention to these aspects when listening to native speakers, you can train your ear and improve your own speaking skills. Section 5, weaving, listening into your daily life. The beauty of listening practice is its flexibility. You can incorporate it into your daily routine without needing large chunks of time. Listen during your commute, while exercising, or while doing household chores. Even short bursts of listening, such as 15 to 20 minutes a day, can make a difference over time. Make listening a habit, something you look forward to rather than a chore. Choose materials that interest you. Whether it's podcasts on current events, audiobooks of your favorite novels, or English language music. Section 6. A world of listening at your fingertips. We live in an age of abundant resources. The digital era has opened up a treasure trove of listening materials that are just a click away. You have a wealth of listening materials at your fingertips. From educational content to entertainment, the options are endless. Podcasts cover a wide array of topics, from news and politics to comedy and personal development. Whether you're interested in learning about the latest scientific discoveries or just want to have a good laugh, there's something for everyone. Choose podcasts that align with your interests to stay engaged. This way, learning becomes a fun and enjoyable experience rather than a chore. Audiobooks allow you to immerse yourself in stories and literature. They are perfect for those who love to read, but find it hard to find the time. You can find audiobooks for all levels, from beginner to advanced. This makes it easy to find something that matches your current skill level and helps you improve gradually. Movies and TV shows provide visual and auditory input. They are a great way to improve your listening skills while also enjoying a good story. Start with familiar movies or shows with subtitles and gradually challenge yourself to watch without them. This will help you improve your comprehension and listening skills over time. The key is to choose resources that you enjoy and that fit your level. This will keep you motivated and make the learning process more enjoyable. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. With so many options available, you're sure to find something that suits your tastes and helps you improve your listening skills. Section 7, consistency, the key to unlocking fluency. Consistency is crucial for making progress. Set aside dedicated time each day for listening practice, even if it's just 15 minutes. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Treat it like an appointment with your English learning. Over time, these short, consistent sessions will accumulate and lead to significant improvements in your listening comprehension and speaking abilities. Section 8. Active listening. Engage and absorb. Active listening involves more than just passively hearing the sounds. It requires conscious effort and engagement with the material. Focus on understanding the meaning, identifying key points, and paying attention to pronunciation and intonation. Minimize distractions while you listen. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and find a quiet space where you can concentrate. Section 9. Reflect, record, and refine your skills. After listening to a podcast, audiobook chapter, or TV show episode, take a few minutes to reflect on what you've learned. Summarize the main points in your own words. This helps you consolidate your understanding and identify areas where you need further practice. Try recording yourself speaking and compare it to the native speakers you've been listening to. Pay attention to your pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Identify areas for improvement and focus on those aspects in your next listening and speaking practice sessions. Section 10. Embrace the journey to fluent English. Learning English is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, challenges and breakthroughs. Embrace the process and celebrate your progress along the way. Don't be discouraged by mistakes. They are an essential part of learning. View them as opportunities for growth and refinement. Remember that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal of fluency. Section 11, you can achieve English fluency. Daily listening practice is a powerful tool that can transform your English speaking skills. By immersing yourself in the language, you'll develop a natural feel for its rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation. You'll expand your vocabulary, improve your grammar, and gain confidence in your ability to communicate effectively. So, embrace the challenge, put on your headphones, and embark on your journey to English fluency today.